We think of mission as a destination. We have a goal and we're going to run toward that goal with a plan and do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. And we'll evaluate how we're doing, assess our progress along some kind of a roadmap. We'll have a tactical plan and then make adjustments as we go and track everything along a timeline. That's not what I'm talking about when it comes to mission. As we're moving from the ordinary world, the life on the surface, which exists, and there's nothing wrong with it, and 99% of the entrepreneurs out there are going to be perfectly happy living in that world. But for the 1% of us who are ready, we will drop that facade and enter what I call the magical world of clarity experiences, where we see who we really are. And the power that comes out of that allows us to have an inner freedom, and I'm not talking about freedom that comes from having a lot of money and being able to do what you want. I'm talking about freedom inside yourself. The ability to create a vision that matters, as opposed to just solving a problem for people like most entrepreneurs are doing. And there's nothing wrong with solving problems for people. They need problems solved. But there's 1% of us who are doing more than that. We're creating businesses that alleviate people's burdens that they're carrying. And then happiness of a different sort. A personal life where we feel complete inside ourselves. We don't feel a sense of being alone in a crowd. We can be alone, or alone with other people and feel deeply connected to ourselves, which allows us to have different types of relationships. This is what life is like in this magical realm, which exists for everyone. Everyone has access to it, but most people do not make the decision to challenge their belief systems, go through whatever pain they've caused, those belief systems have caused, and emerge out the other side through lowering the veil that keeps us from experiencing our true self and life as it really is. So what is mission then? Inside ourselves, we have systems. These systems are in all of us, and they're the same. And I'm going to just focus on 5 systems that are necessary for entrepreneurs to tap into to access this energy source that will allow you to propel yourself forward in a powerful way that you, unless you've done this, have never experienced before. There's no longer a sense of trying hard, or I'm almost there, or if that could just happen. That all goes away because we have opened up the systems inside ourselves. And they include mission. Mission from missionary is what we are. I am a. When we know this part of what we are, and it's only one part of what we are, we know how to function throughout the day. And there's 4 quadrants. The magical creator is elevating the understanding that we have of the world through thinking, exploring, or building in a new combination something that has a impact on a group of people's burden. That's primarily what it is. And we have a pair of mission types. Think of these as little energetic circles that open up inside you. The motivating power is moving something from one place to another, not through force, not through pushing it up the hill, the Sisyphean entrepreneurial struggle of, I'm going to make it happen. I'll destroy myself and everyone else around me in the process, destroy my family life, destroy my ability to engage in the way I want with other people, and ruin my personal happiness. But I'm going to make it happen. The motivating power makes more happen by opening themselves up in that little energy center. Do you think that Amelia Earhart, Oprah, and Nelson Mandela were miserable? They were pushing a boulder up a hill and felt a sense of exhaustion? No. The motivating power is allowing, through inner power, something new to move forward that has not yet happened, or bringing others along toward a better destination, a better life, a better understanding, or connecting disparate groups through bringing together them in a common aspirational identity to allow for something greater to emerge on the other side. The pioneer, the guide, and the connector are all creating a better world. And that motivating power inside them, when unleashed, and if this is your mission type, it'll do the same, allows for the burden to be lifted on people who need that. The supporting anchor is a mission type that has a unique ability to provide a stability and a consistency and a sense of safety in an environment that may not have any of that. They are the ones that allow humanity to become the best version of itself. They are the ones that support the evolution of the human species. So the supporting anchor is healing what's missing inside us, helping everyone feel seen, heard, understood, complete. The executor's getting it done. They're making it happen. They are the ones that are in the world keeping people moving forward in a way that leads to real significant progress and the alleviation of the burden that other people are carrying. What is the guardrail doing? The guardrail is giving people, potentially in a time of crisis or in an ordinary period, it doesn't matter, the boundaries with which to get organized, to feel a sense of direction, to be able to recognize their sense of possibility, but at the same time be grounded. The guardrail is helping the visionary who's trying to do something different, new, special, helping the pioneer, the outlier, the lost soul who doesn't know who they are or where they fit, anchor themselves in a reality where they have a role and they understand what it is. And if they feel that sense of energy and excitement around their vision, are able to execute it in a way where things actually do happen and move forward. The analyzing organizer has an ability unlike any other mission type to be able to understand the nature of the interwoven complexity of the world. And it doesn't matter what it is. If it's a human system, if it's technical, if it's some kind of a unseen, hidden, complex, archetypal, energetic, connecting, powerful, latent, but system that has a lot of potential, they can see it. No one else can see that in the way that an analyzing organizer can. They can see it whole, whether it's external, things we can see and understand in the world, or latent and hidden. They have the ability to delve into that like no one else. They're operating at different levels. The synthesizer is pulling together all aspects of what already exists, whether it's visible or invisible, and combining it into a new form that serves a purpose, again, in the world of elevating the condition of humanity, whether inside themselves or externally, in terms of their being able to do something new. The architect is recombining something that may already exist in a new form that elevates the experience of whatever their domain of interest is, it doesn't matter, in a way where an individual feels a sense of purpose, they feel their burden is being lifted, they feel a sense of creative energy emerging inside themselves, a better sense of unconditional relationships. If the architect is doing something related to relationships, it doesn't matter. The point is that you can do everything that you've ever wanted and be in that top 1% when you open these energy centers inside yourself. It is guaranteed. It has always been that way. It is that way now, and it will always be that way. The chemist is the only type that can absolutely master every intricate nuance and detail of a domain of knowledge. Someone that has the ability to see at the most microscopic level what is happening inside something, whether that something is invisible and needs to be found and discovered and made useful, or something that is in plain sight that we don't understand yet. They allow humanity to see things that ordinary people can't see, and to bring those into our lives in a way that has meaning and impact, and again, elevation of the human species. To use mission, you need to know your mission. It's very important. And then you have a pair. Your counterbalancing pair allows you to engage in your mission. I am a magical creator, explorer, thinker. You are what? See if you can figure it out now and begin to embody that mission on a daily basis. Live in that energetic, open space inside yourself. I am always exploring. If I'm doing the dishes, I'm exploring a new, better way to do the dishes. If I'm working on this, I'm exploring seeing what this is and how do I communicate it in a way that entrepreneurs can understand. So those who want to enter the top 1% know that the red pill pathway is for them or not. If it's not, I need them to know it's not. If it's for them, I need them to know it is. Exploring ways to do that is embodying my mission. And then I am a thinker, explorer, thinker. I have the ability to think about what I have found. Explorer thinkers, when we have activated this energy astound people. I find things and I think about them and communicate them in a way where people wonder, how did you do that? Well, it's because I'm embodying that energy inside myself. And you can do exactly the same, regardless of what your pair is. When you do this, as you see for these people here who have done this, you can do the same thing all of these people have done, who are well known and been successful on another plane of existence, in the magical plane of that top 1%, and that is available to you. And it parallels what we see in nature, which is why I included these various characters, which will help you identify what your mission type is and begin to embody it in your daily life.